This is the wonderful Margaux Drake and Ellie. And Ellie is a certified raw food chef, right, along with her mother Margaux. And they make some of the most fabulous raw creations I've ever had. So watch closely, and hopefully you'll get to try a little bit afterwards too. And why don't you tell us more about you and what you're making?
Oh, well, I kind of already did that.
Okay, good. Well, go ahead.
But where did she go?
It's right here.
Oh, perfect. Here's this. Start with the crust.
The crust is easy. There's only about 5 ingredients in it. First ingredient you want is a cup of pecans and a cup of almonds, and you put it in your food processor. And then the next ingredient is raw agave, so a half a cup of raw agave. And then this is oil, so use.
Yeah, this is just flax oil. Just to make it come out a little bit easier, we just grease the pan with flax oil.
And then this is a half teaspoon of cinnamon. And then lastly there's vanilla. Oh, this is vanilla.
And the most important thing, 2 important things about this part is to just use your pulse, because if you turn it on and walk to let the dog in or something, you're going to end up with a big clump. You just want to pulse it until it's nice and crumbly and moist. And the other thing that is going to save you in this is using some water. You'll see as we are forming the crust, using water on your hands, you won't end up with anything sticky on your hands. It's great. Great little trick. So that is the crust. And now, the funny thing about the pumpkin cheesecake is that there actually isn't any pumpkin in it. We are using 2 cups of carrots. And I came up with this recipe out of sheer desperation because we needed a really good dessert for my husband's birthday, and didn't have one that we could all 5 of us eat. And everybody left me in the kitchen for a while, and I kind of melded an old classic pumpkin cheesecake recipe with, real sour cream and that stuff that we don't eat anymore, with our raw cheesecake base, and it turned out so good. I'm really excited to make it for you. So what I have here is 2 cups of cashews and a cup of young coconut. If anybody's new, and these are soaked and sprouted cashews. And it's very important to use raw nuts when you're making anything raw, because otherwise they're not going to sprout. That's the whole idea. And the other thing is that you never want to use the water that you're soaking the nuts in. That's water that you just want to discard. You can use water, like if you're rehydrating some dates, or if you are soaking some sun-dried tomatoes. That's great water to use, but never use the water that you're soaking any type of nuts in. Because it has the enzyme inhibitor in it, and that's what you want just to get rid of. So this is young coconut meat. Young coconuts, if you don't know or you're not familiar with them, are these things right here. If you aren't familiar with them, you've probably passed by them a million times in the grocery store thinking, what is that? This, I think, is Mother Nature's gift to us. I call it Mother Nature's juice box. The young coconut water is out of this world good. And I get the water. I have like a huge jug of it at home from making all of this. But, and then this is the meat. And it's the consistency really of a wet noodle. So you can also use the young coconut meat in things like a raw pad thai or something like that. Anyway,
how hard is that to open? That's what I'm
oh, that's why I brought this. I'm not going to do it here because this would not work.
But okay, so.
But if you're good, you can open it in 3 cracks, like in a big triangle. I'm still at 4 on a good day, But you just, and it's all about using this right here. And it's more technique than it is strength. Huh? No, that's the best part. So if you get it kind of open and you're going to be hitting it a couple more times, just drain the water out so you don't waste any of it. because that definitely is the best part of it, I think. Okay, so where was I? We have a third of a cup of coconut oil or coconut butter. I try to put sprouts in everything, so an eighth of a cup of sprouts go in anything and everything that I make, from my raw truffles to any raw desserts to any seed cheeses and that kind of thing, because you'll never taste them and they're going to do your body a whole lot of good. 3 tablespoons of soy lecithin. This is a mixture, and just it's because I had to make it this way. I used fresh whole cloves, allspice, cinnamon, cardamom, and one other thing I can't remember right now, but it will be on the recipe. Anyway, I use my dry Vitamix pitcher and blend them all up in there, and it's quick and easy. Oh, you done?